Instagram videos aren't performing, no views, no sales, no virality, no one DMing you that someone want your services or your products, and you're thinking that algorithm is broke. Sorry to broke that myth, but your strategy is broke basically. So anyway, in this video we're gonna discuss how I write killer Instagram scripts which bring me such kind of results. Amazing 1 million views sometimes on my reels, or even 100k, with being a small profile and very specific niche profile. And not only this, my clients also keep going viral here and there. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you how to write a script that doesn't just bring virality but also relevant leads and sales. Latest hook and script formats. So I'm going to tell you basically some formats of the hook and the script, because I'm not gonna go in the basics. I think you already know if you create content and if you're consistent. So if you don't do that, please don't watch this video. It's only for someone who already did everything and still not getting results. So then I am here to help you how you can improve. So quick formats that are quite working right now on Instagram is yapping or storytelling, basically, in which way you have to sit and you have to yap. Like you can rant about anything you really don't like, or you can yap about anything like you really love, or you can sit and do a storytelling of some, kind of an educational purpose kind of content. So in this you have to really thoroughly learn the script and you have to yap instant 1 minute continuous on the camera. You can't take a break. So that kind of Instagram video is really working out. So I think that is number one that you should do. Second, include more and more numbers and facts in your video. So the problem is going that you start with a very bad hook, then you have a good content and you fail to do good ending. So you have to start with a hook that can grab attention. It can be related to number or a fact. Then you have a good content, and then again in CTA you put a number. So try to make more inclusive of numbers, of facts, of percentage, even in your B-rolls content. And yeah, with that I want to tell you B-rolls content perform very good. So my Instagram profile I think is more about B-rolls because they perform very good on my page. And yeah, the long content do take time to retain enough your audience. But B-rolls you can get started if you are really someone stuck with like 5k followers, or with very bad views, like 100 to 100 views. More formats you can done is one POV, which working very good. Then you can do a listicle format where you can talk about some points which you like or dislike in the industry. And then you can do a kind of documentary or public format or public proof kind of like something you're doing. For an example, I am an agency owner. So if I have to do that kind of a video, I will do a BTS. Like behind the scenes, what's going in my agency, how my team looks like, and what are the process we follow. I can do a quick update or a day in my blog. So I think yeah, that kind of content also works great. So now I'll talk about how I actually built my profile 17k from scratch. I think within an year and a half it's done. I'm not saying I have done very soon. I'm not saying I've done very late, but I think that's the reality. I want to be very honest and real with you guys. Basically, I started off very back. I had like 2-3k followers, and then I didn't bother about Instagram because I was active on LinkedIn. But I think last year, around mid-year, I was recognized. Maybe it is now 2 years, honestly, if I'm saying like very honestly. I'm building Instagram properly, and I have like 17k organic reach, which is really not that small a job also, because it's all organic and I have really worked hard on it. So few things I really want to know. Number one is you need to try new stuff consistently. So even when I started again Instagram, I was trying so much. Like if my team tell me, Kriti, you have to do conversational video, I am doing. If they tell me take a laptop, do such a B-roll, I am doing. If they tell me that stand in 2 frames and talk about it, like I am trying everything. Whatever I see can get views on Instagram, I'm trying that. And doing that only makes 3 of my reels go viral. And I'm not kidding, almost 1 million views. Like one reel to Instagram has deleted, saying that it's some corporate scam, although it was not. I was just genuinely telling that how I quit my job and made 3x of my salary in 3 months, which was reality. But Instagram understand something and they remove it from my page. But still, 2 reels you can see on my page which I've pinned is almost 1 million views. So this all happened because I was consistent, and that reels brought a lot of followers to me. Second works for me was automation. So I think very early I got to know that I have to comment for something, lead magnet, so people can comment and this chain can get started. So I said okay. And before that was a tough, but I think with ChatGPT it becomes very easy, because if you want to create a lead magnet today, it will take hardly 2 or 5 minutes. You literally give a very good prompt. ChatGPT will generate you content. You can copy paste in a doc. You can add your links and you can automate that. So it's very, very simple. I think now it's just being lazy if you don't want to do it. So third thing is you are giving value also to your audience. You are doing automation also. That's bringing reach also. So both purposes solved. So I think other than my viral reels, second thing which helped me grow my audience or Instagram is this: automation and giving lead magnets. And as of now, to get next 50k, I think I'm trying to do different formats again. I'm trying different content, and now because I'm not behind followers, honestly. Like, I've seen that kind of growth a bit. I really want to build a very quality and relevant audience. Like my agency, I want to attract good founders. I want to attract good relevant resources like talent in freelancers also. So my content should attract quality people. So that's my end of the goal. So I'm thinking and creating now in that way. I don't mind if I get followers along the way, but yeah, that's my main goal. Now, how we get our clients to go viral, that I'm gonna tell you. So number one, you have to outline the whole process, like what's their relevant audience. You have to create a reel bank where you have to put all the reel references related to their audience, other their competitors making, the formats, and then you have to work on the different scripts. And whatever the moment goes viral or goes good views, like in 1 or 2 months down the line, amplify on it. So for one client we are working, she got a reel viral. No, she got good views. I think she was getting around 600-700 views. Then on this reel she got in trial section 160k views. So we thought to make it on main page, but we published on main page also. Other than trial, it got 3,000 views. So that was a good video. So that was a video where there was a video of a celebrity speaking, and then you are giving your opinion on it. Again, these videos also work great. Hi guys, so मेरा कैमरे का बैटरी डाई हो गई थी. And anyway, so I was saying कि जब second video got viral for her, then we build a strategy and we just amplify what keeps working. And that's why only clients who stay with us for 6 months are the ones who stay longer with us. If someone leaves within 2 or 3 months, can't see any kind of results, because nobody can predict like what your account will be like. You can have strategies, you can have hacks, you can have everything. But without working, without doing experimenting a lot of stuff, you can't build a brand in a month or 2. And I think the people who actually build brands who have that kind of vision survive. And most of the companies fail or brands fail. The topmost reason is that they don't have patience. I also want to highlight that why virality shouldn't be the end goal. I think if you get viral, but the followers, the content, the views are irrelevant to what you're doing, then it makes no sense. So also one of the clients really want to get virality, and she made a topic on a very controversial political topic, and she got viral, and she got very good views, comments and followers. But the content she makes, the program she want to sell, the relevant audience she want, it was not that. It was just pure, males and rich bit, whatever, but not her audience. So I'm just telling you, don't run behind virality. It just look good and pretty on numbers and on visually. But it looks good to see 1 million views, 100k followers. But if it's not helping you sell anything, to build any community, then what's the point? I know so many people who have like very less followers, very less engaged community, and they are earning really good. That's the concept in the foreign countries. But in India, everybody is like, we want views, we want deals. Brand deals are anyway not gonna come like that. And they pay very, very pathetic amount. So I think if you are into long run, you should focus on building an engaged community over viral. Now the KPIs that matter. KPIs is something very important to discuss because a lot of people think that views are everything, but no, the saves, the watch time, how many people are sharing, that is more relevant, and obviously at the end followers. But the views which you see, I think views is the most irrelevant metric. You can get 5k views, which means nothing. Even comments to views, profile, and follow through rate also matters. Follow through rate, I mean people are actually following you through your content. Otherwise, you get like a lot of views but zero followers from that profile, makes no sense. I even compare with two of my viral reels, So one was around, like both were around 600k, 700k views, but one got me, I think 5 or 10k followers, and one literally got me like 600. So I literally, keep analyzing this stuff, that whether whatever is the views, but which of my content is getting good followers, and I try to double down on it. See, now because it's been two years for me, so I can work on my content data, but you have to build that data with consistency. So you have to give in time on Instagram, 6 months, 1 year, keep trying stuff, keep learning, keep failing, and then you can analyze what's working for you and you can amplify on that. I have only worked with this one strategy for my profile and for others, and it has never disappointed me. Now there's a quick hack or something which I have observed is study new growing profile always. The biggest mistake people do is they go to a profile that has 1 million followers, they pick something from there and recreate. It will never gonna work. If you are someone who's starting with 0 or who are stuck at 1k, 2k, you should go to a profile who has 10k or 20k followers and whose reels are getting viral. So you can pick up those reels content and can recreate. You have to always study whatever the time you're starting, the new profiles that are popping in, because that will be relevant because of the algorithm of the hooks. If something working for that profile that is getting viral today will work for you also, rather than someone who has already built a base, who already has an audience, and you're copying that person can do any shitty content their audience will watch, but that audience won't watch you because they don't trust you. So if you have to copy, literally copy anyone, you should do the small profile that is growing rapidly. And by copy, I mean the hook, not the content. Like if someone is talking about their lifestyle in New York and how they're doing the work, you can recreate the same video of talking yourself lifestyle in Bangalore or Delhi or even Prayagraj, So that kind of copy I'm saying. So I think that's it for the video. I think it goes a bit long, but I really want to share these amazing points with you which has helped me and my clients go viral. And do subscribe my channel and watch other content on my YouTube. And if you want to connect to me, I am on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, very active. So go and DM me. Bye.